So season 2 has finally begun in MLB The Show 23, and there is so much content. It literally feels like another release day. I gotta give SCS props. Look, they messed some stuff up with all this content. Like some cards got completely nerfed, but you gotta give them credit. I haven't really had this feeling for a content update ever, honestly. It feels like another release day, but there's so much to go over, primarily with that Corey Seager card right there. But anyway, let's get into the set 2 content update. Really quickly looking at the calendar, I'm not going through all this because there's so much to go over, but just look out for on Tuesday a new BR program, and then a week from today another alter ego pack and another event and new tops and out cards. So for Team Affinity, I'm not going to go over the cards in this program. I'm going to do that in a separate video tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But Team Affinity is really cool. We have 90 cards, so there's a Future Stars card for every team, a team captain for every team, and then an incognito card for every team. And then also, just quickly, if we go through the event, by the way, the servers are really bad right now. The event, we have Lefty Grove Kaiju series right here. Yeah, and then Mike Musina Kaiju series as well. Starting with the new XP reward path, which I got the head start. If you didn't know, if you got a bunch of stuff done in season 1, they automatically give you some stuff. So I already have 20k XP, but there's a classic stadium. I don't know why I pointed that out, but let's quickly go over the bosses, or that's not the boss pack. Here are the bosses. We have Josh Donaldson, 99 overall, who is a beast. I mean, his card from MLB 20 was amazing. This card is probably better than that. 125 clutch as well. If only he could hit this well for my Yankees. But anyway, this is an insanely good card with shortstop too. Then we have Chase Utley, who was a beast last year. This is an insanely good card. 115, 102, 100, 104. The clutch is a tiny bit lower, but it's fine at 97. 99 fielding and 98 reaction with some speed. We have Greg Maddux, 99 overall, obviously. Sinker, circle change, cutter, slider, curveball. So he has a really good pitch mix. Thing about Greg Maddux cards, he never threw hard. He was a really slow pitcher, but he actually is good in this game because he has insane control. Like, look at that control, it's ridiculous. And so basically with Greg Maddux cards, the par for pinpoint is going to be tiny. So as long as you just get perfect releases, you can dot the corners as much as you want with this guy. Next, Grady Sizemore, and as you can tell, I'm going fast because there's so much to go over, and I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes, but Grady Sizemore, 99 overall, 125, 92 contact, 102, 105 power with 100 clutch. That helps out his contact versus left, has diamond fielding, and is really good on the base paths. And then we have Mariano Rivera, probably the best closer in the game. Cutter, four seam, sinker, slider, changeup. It's basically just every other Mo card we've had in MLB The Show. 125 pitching clutch is insane. 118 hits per 9. I mean, the control and breaker there. The only bad pitch on this card really is the changeup, and it's not even that bad. But overall, these bosses are great. I'm not going to go over the attributes, or actually, I'll just quickly click. For the henchmen, we have a Kaiju henchman pack and an Incognito henchman pack. Here's Blake Snell. Here we have Brian Roberts. We have Corey Kluber, who I'm actually looking at these guys for the first time. Okay. George Brett, probably going to have bad power. Yup. We have John Franco, and another thing too is they added a ton of new lefty relievers. 125 pitching clutch. Wow. Okay, this John Franco card is the pick here. Monty Irvin. Yeah, okay. And then Sean Green, really good versus right, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah. So those are the Kaiju cards, and then here are the Incognito cards. We have Shane Bieber. There you go. Tony Clark, if this could load. Okay, he's really good against lefties. Anthony Rendon, who is, okay, 122 clutch. Dude, these cards are actually really good. Castellanos, that's a really good hitter. Aaron Loop, probably the best card in this pack. Oh my goodness, bro. 125 hits per 9 and pitching clutch with all, and the control is amazing. Sinker, cutter, circle change, slurve. That's easily the best lefty reliever in this game and the pick in this pack. Trevor Story, okay, a little meh against righties, but still a good card. And then Johnny Damon, who is pretty solid. We also got a couple new programs. We got a new Tops Now set for May. I'm not going to go over those, but they exist. And we have a Kaiju series program, which is basically like the WBC program, but for season 2, we have Mike Yastrzemski. Jerry Harrison Jr., brand new legend to the game. Look at that defensive flexibility. If he gets a 99, could be a good utility guy. Zach Britton, that's really good. Pitching clutch 125. Does he have outlier? Yes, he does. That's a really good card. Keith Hernandez, obviously going to be high contact and high fielding. David Robertson, cutter, knuckle, curve, four-seam, change-up, slider. They gave him a slider and pitch. Okay, all these relievers so far are W's. We have Warren Spahn, okay, Ks per 973. Harold Baines, overall pretty solid hitter. Joe Torre, does he have catcher on him? Yes, he does. Max contact and clutch. Wow, I don't care about that. Hunter Renfroe. I love Hunter Renfroe cards. The clutch destroys him though at 74. Brandon Lau. This card is insane. Really good power. The clutch helps him too. Steven Strasburg, which might actually be a good pitcher. He's never really a good pitcher, but he might actually be good. Four-seam slurve, circle change, sinker, slider. He does not have outlier, but he still has a 99 velo. And then we have Billy Williams, 97 overall, who's the final reward. Overall, really good against righties and solid defense. There is also a new mini seasons. It's the Gold Series captain, or it's not like a series, but it's just gold players. God, these servers are so bad. I'm just going to go over really quickly. There they are. I'm not going to go over the attributes, but it's a new mini season, and there's also a new mini season for Team Affinity Season 2. There's also, obviously, new showdowns for Team Affinity Season 2, as well as Conquest, with a bunch of Diamond Duo packs, apparently. Moving on to ranked seasons, let's go here. One thing to note, the rewards in the program are now non-sellable. If you get it through actually playing, then you can sell them, but the rewards in the program are non-sellable. Let's start with World Series, obviously. Ian Kinsler. God, these servers are so bad, but Ian Kinsler, really good second baseman. Overall, just does everything right. The clutch helps him for the contact versus left. And those of you who played MLB 16, his swing is butter. It's so good. Nolan Ryan, you know what you're getting with a Nolan Ryan card. High hits per 9 and clutch and velo. Not amazing control, and also kind of meh pitch mix. But he throws so hard, and it's just so hard to hit him on like Legend and Hall of Fame. And then we have Stan Musial, 125, 125 contact with really good power and clutch. Defense is never really that good with this card, but he's kind of like Babe Ruth, where you could put him at DH or first base and he'll be just fine. I'm going to quickly run through these cards as well. Championship Series, we have two Kaijus. We have Cliff Lee and we have Mike Schmidt. Just going through these really quickly. If you want to just pause the video and look at their attributes, go for it. For, I think this is Wild Card, John Gray, Incognito, and a Kaiju, Michael Young. There you go. And then Pennant Race, we have Kaiju, Bill Mazeroski. Not that good. And then Kaiju, Brooks Raley. Does he have one? Okay, so the primary slurve, cutter, sinker, circle change. So all the lefty relievers that were added today are amazing. Moving to the pack store, we have a new Diamond Duos. We have Kaiju Bryce Harper. This card is really good, man. 116, 121 versus right, 102, 90 versus left. The clutch is 120. I mean, the defense is silver, but it could be better with parallel, and he has some speed, can play everywhere, including first base. The other Diamond Duo is Yuri Perez, who is making his Major League debut tonight. Sinker, circle change, slurve, slider. He has outlier on the sinker. He has great per 9s. I mean, these are both really good cards. Let's move to the Alter Ego now, which is the choice pack. For the rare round, we got 99 Clayton Kershaw. If you guys can't tell, my voice is kind of tired from all this talking. Clayton Kershaw, four-seam slider, 12-6, circle change, sinker. Really good starting pitcher. I mean, there's not one thing that he isn't good at. Ryan Sandberg, second baseman. I wish the power was a little better on this card, but overall, another really good second baseman that was added today. And then Willie Mays is probably the most disappointing card in today's update, strictly because of the 84 clutch. It's just not like he's not going to be good if his PCI is with 84 clutch. It ruins his card, which is really unfortunate, but thankfully we're probably going to get another 99 Willie Mays. For the third chase pack, it is 99 overall, Mickey Mantle. Yes, this card is disgusting, man. 121, 125, 120, 109, and then 125, 125. Like, he's so good. Switch hitter. Defense is all diamond. Speed is 96. And the chase pack, they changed it, so you are guaranteed a diamond this time. The last thing to go over are the new collections. Let me quickly just show. They added some stuff to the GOAT collection. I don't really know. Okay, not that much, honestly. But we have the Set 2 collection. I'm going to go through this first. For the henchmen of the collection, if that's what they're called, we have Rich Gossage, 99 overall Kaiju. 4-seam slurve, sinker, changeup, has outlier on the 4-seam. Pitching clutch is 125, hits per 9 is 113. Control and break is amazing. This is probably either him or Mo are the two best relievers in this game. 99 overall Kaiju, or Incognito, David Ortiz. I mean, these card arts are, the pink card arts for these collection awards are so sick. But, I mean, this card is an amazing designated hitter. 125 versus right, 96, 108 versus left. Has 125 clutch, which helps him versus lefties if he needed the help anyway. Amazing card. And then if we look at the bosses, the first one is David Wright, 99 overall Kaiju. 122, 125 contact, 101, 118 power, 118 clutch. Amazing defense and speed. Can also play short. This is an insanely good card. They're obviously insanely good cards. They're the Set 2 collection award. Hank Aaron Incognito card. Again, the pink is just so sick. But anyway, max stats versus lefties. 119, 113 versus righties. 125 clutch, again, helps. He's one away from being a diamond defender in right field at 89 fielding, but he's still overall a really good fielder. And he has some pretty good speed as well. And then we have 99 overall Randy Johnson. He's back. 4-seam slider, splitter, slurve, 2-seam. Outlier on the 4-seam, 110 hits per 9, 125 pitching clutch, 120 Ks per 9. Control and breaker there. I mean, these cards are so sick. Now for the last thing for today's content update, we got a core collection and I prepared for it. Basically, if you don't include, because they added 2 cards, I think, for the XP reward path, this Ron Guidry card. I have no idea where you get this card. I'm assuming it's in the XP reward path. Curtis Granderson, Riley Finger. Okay, it's probably an XP reward path pack. So, literally coming right into the update, and that was what, 5 or 6 cards, and those are the only ones, right? There aren't any. Yeah. Coming into the update, you literally had to have every single core card in the game to get this Corey Seager, because the live series aren't going to actually be in it. It's only the live series collections. And I had him. I prepared for it, and I got Corey Seager right off rip. Unfortunately, I did not discover him. That was really disappointing. But I unlocked Corey Seager, no money spent. It's so sick, man. It's so sick to be able to do this, no money spent. But as you can see, Corey Seager has been unlocked, no money spent. If you guys want to know how I did this, sub to me on YouTube. I have all these tips videos that you're probably familiar with. But anyway, this card is insane, and I got him, no money spent. So that's going to be for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been your host, Nick from Big Ends Gaming. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.